Hey guys, so we're trying something new today. Unfortunately, my fancy camera doesn't want to record video longer than 4 seconds because the memory card in it is too slow. So, I'm trying something new, and instead of using my super old crappy ZTE phone or my iPhone that has no frickin' storage space on it, I hate iPhone, I'm using my tablet. So fingers crossed, let's hope that this is going to be a little bit better. I'm already kind of liking it, but yeah, it's an old tablet, it's slightly cracked, and maybe this will work. But I decided today I'm going to tell y'all the story of my all-time least favorite customer. And I know that I've told this story on my live on TikTok once before, but not everybody's heard it, and it's been a while since I've told it. So I'm going to try to keep this funny and not get mad, because every time I talk about this woman, it literally, my face turns red and my ears get on fire. And this is actually my second take at this intro, and I started telling a little bit about the story in the other video that I did, and my ears are already warm. So we're gonna try to make this funny and not get me angry. So here we go.
We know how urgent it is for someone who has a medical condition or is simply home alone to have this life-saving device with them at all times. So are you interested in hearing the details on how we can get you or a loved one a free medical alert device today?
No, I don't need no medical alert bracelet! Well, maybe that will help this start off good. So this happened, I want to say a couple of months into me being at the current store that I work at. Remember, I've worked for 3 different Cricut companies at 4 different stores in 4 different towns. So anyway, I'm at work by myself. Totally by myself. It's a day where I worked the full day alone. And it's reaching the end of the day, and this woman comes in, older woman, maybe in her 60s, pretty rich white woman. And not to stereotype, but she's your typical old let me speak to the manager type person. So she explains to me that she had just gone to a department store. I don't remember which one, but it was like a discount department store, and she had her purse in her shopping cart and somebody stole her phone out of it. And the comment that kind of like started us off kind of like, really, you're this type of person? She was like, I knew I shouldn't have gone to that store with all the hood rat people there. Huh, lady, you're in the rich part of town. There ain't no hood rats there. You ain't on the south side. So anyway, at least that's what she said. Anyway, I'm in let me figure out how I can help you mode. I am in overdrive. This is when I'm still like fresh at this job again, so I'm like kind of scatterbrained, kind of overly working myself to help people and being way too nice to people that don't deserve it. And so this woman, like, she doesn't know her PIN number to get into her Cricut account, meaning I can't keep her same phone number. She runs a business, and that was her work phone / personal phone. So she needs that phone number back, because that's what all of her clients have. I believe she said she cleaned houses, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a rich old woman that lives in a fancy neighborhood in San Antonio. And she's freaking out. She's crying. I just spit all over the tablet. She's crying. She's freaking out. And I feel sorry for her. So I am trying my hardest to help her. She doesn't know her PIN number. I can't give her phone number back if she doesn't know her PIN number. But little did I know, because it doesn't show up on my login on the computer, the entire time I could have just logged in under my manager's account and overrided it and gotten into her account for her. But I didn't remember this. And pretty sure my manager said we're not allowed to do it. So I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. There's something in my eye. Okay. So she's now freaking out because I'm not going to be able to give her phone number back. So she's like, okay, can you get my information back at least? So if you give me a new phone number, I can text all of my clients and let them know my new phone number. She's like, I don't have cards or signs or anything, so I wouldn't have to change it. It'll be fine. She doesn't know her Google information, so I can't do that either. She doesn't know any of her passwords at all. She doesn't even know her email address. So I then can't get her information. Her clients would be gone. So I spend an hour trying to find every way possible that I can help this woman. And I have other customers coming in during it. This woman is just like losing her mind, crying, still like asking me stuff, how I can help her while I'm helping other customers. She's semi being rude to those other customers, but like I can't just make them wait while I'm trying to figure out a solution for her, so I'm multitasking. And so this is where it starts to get good. I gotta, like, for real, this makes me so angry, I don't even know how to make this funny. This is why I don't talk about this customer. She then starts to call someone trying to get the PIN number for the account. She had to have called them at least 50 times, maybe even 100. She was repeatedly calling them for an hour with no answer. And then finally they answer. And she starts screaming at them. And they hang up on her. She calls them back, they answer again, and she's like, I'm so sorry, I just need the PIN number for the account. And she has them on speakerphone. They say, no, you're crazy, you're not getting my PIN number for my account, whether it has your number on it or not. You can wait until I can go to the store with you, and we will figure it out then. So I'm just like, okay, how am I supposed to help this person at this point? Obviously, she's on an account with somebody's name on it that I wouldn't even be able to authorize getting into it anyway. So she's freaking out even more. So finally, after about 2 hours of working with this customer, I just go, ma'am, I'm really sorry, but that seems like your only option other than getting a new phone number and losing all of your information. She loses her mind even more. And she just starts screaming obscenities at me, calling me every name in the book. And I'm just sitting there like, you need to get some more creative names, lady. Like, really? This is stuff you're gonna call me? Ugh. Like, I don't even remember what all the words, because there's like one specific part of this conversation that I remember and makes me so angry. So, you can't judge people. You don't know people's lives. You can't tell them, oh, well, you don't know how this is, because you don't know that. So this woman then goes off on me after I tell her, I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't do anything for you, I wish I could. She goes off on me and tells me, you don't know what it's like to be married, get divorced, lose your house, lose your pets, your kids, and everything you own. I was on the phone with my manager at this point. I had her on speakerphone, and she heard what this woman said. My manager, knowing me really well, just said, go for it. If she complains, I will stick up for you. And then I went off on her. So don't judge a book by its cover. I have been married. I have been divorced. I did lose my pets. I did lose my house. And I did lose nearly everything I own because of it. I didn't lose kids because I don't have kids, but my dogs were like my kids. And I lost them. Other than wherever this little mutt is. She's the only thing I have left. She's the only dog I have left. You don't judge a person and you don't say that they don't know the experience without knowing them first. This woman then went off on me even more and told me, "You're lying just to get me to calm down." No, I wouldn't do that. I have gone through all of this crap. It sucked. Mostly losing almost everything I own. So, at that point, I said, "Ma'am, there's nothing I can do for you. You need to get out of my store, but I call the police on you." She gets up in my face, grabs her big wallet, like huge wallet. It was like this size. It was huge. And she looks like she's about to start beating the crap out of me with it. And she like comes up to my chest. I'm 5'8", and she's probably like 5'2". Tiny woman. I'm a big girl. This huge, muscular dude that just came from GNC next door walks in. I guess he had been standing outside or something. He walks in, stares her down, and goes, "Now I know good and well you ain't about to hit that young woman with your purse now, are you?" The woman just goes, "F you, F all of you." Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss on my YouTube channel so I can monetize this later on. She just starts screaming, "F you, F all of y'all, y'all suck, I'm leaving this company, I'll go somewhere else and they'll help me." She names off another Cricket store and she's like, "I'll go to them, they'll help me, they've helped me with this before." And I'm like, go for it. Why didn't you go to them in the first place? She then gets even more freaking mad. Goes up to the big buff dude and like puffs her chest out at him, and he just stands there with his hands on his hip looking over her and goes, "No ma'am, no, and she storms out, and he's just like, "Yeah, I saw her yelling at you. I just came in here to make sure you were okay." And I was like, "Well, thank you, because I was about to have to kick a little old lady's butt." Oh my god. Yeah, don't claim that people don't know what you're going through. Chances are they probably do. I spent a year trying to get frickin' divorced. I spent 7 months fighting over getting my tax refund, which it happened to come at the frickin' perfect time, but don't tell people they don't know what you're going through. God. Anyway, that is the story of my all-time least favorite customer. Because of that right there. I know it doesn't seem very crazy. I probably left a lot of stuff out because that one, you don't know what I'm going through, is what has been burnt into my mind and just infuriates me. So yeah. That's that story. And it's a story that I'm going to attempt to never tell again because my ears are on fire. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm sorry it's not funny, but I hope a lot of y'all can relate to it and possibly even learn from it. I'm going to go record some more videos and tell y'all some more stories. Have a good day.